Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this very pleasant Friday morning. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Look who's here, ladies and
Survived
gentlemen.
another week and returned.
Brian Turner is here. When was the last time you were here?
It's been 3 or 4 weeks.
I gotta say, I've got you by yourself on May 14th. So it might have been
Probably
4
it.
weeks.
Yeah, it's been.
I didn't know if
spring sports kind of happened.
Yeah, to both of us. Mine are done. I take that back. Mine are. I finished up Wednesday, but we do have one more game here on Wabash.
I might have one more I actually cover, but other than that, I'm done. I might go to the boys state track meet.
You're going to go to Charleston next
Thinking
week.
about it.
Okay, well that's cool.
It requires me taking off from the real job, but
You got a couple of there's a couple of athletes up there. You'll be
6.
able to watch. Oh, 6. Oh, one of the relays, maybe.
relay,
didn't they?
yeah,
Okay.
that's 4 of them.
Well, yeah. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this Friday, June 11th. Brian is here. This is our weekly Take the Points edition, and we are going to talk about all kinds. Folks, you know, you come to this show, right, for football, right? We'll talk football. We'll talk baseball. We'll talk basketball occasionally, college more than pros. We'll talk hockey occasionally. We talk a lot of horse racing in the spring.
Yeah,
But
just
we
got
also,
through that season.
I got to tell you, we're going to talk about something. Well, we're going to talk Breeders' Cup here in a few months too, but we're going to talk about something today that I guarantee you we are the only talk show in Southern Illinois, or for that matter, probably Northern Illinois, that are going to talk at length.
There might be one north of 80 somewhere.
Maybe
But I don't
north of
guarantee
80. We're gonna. There may be somebody over in St. Louis talking about it, since they've got those the
That is a good
Amsterdam.
town for that.
Yeah, but we're going to talk about the Euro 2020. So, which you probably
Wait,
don't even
2000
know.
what?
It's 2020.
Oh yeah,
It's the Euro.
and it is still called the Euro 2020.
It
That
is
wasn't
the
a
Euro-
slip up.
It's the Euro 2020. The Euro 2020. So
Also, they could still say they're celebrating their 60th.
isn't that silly?
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about that. It's a soccer tournament. We love
Football.
soccer tournaments. Football, whatever. I call it soccer tournament. But we love soccer tournaments because they're fun to bet on.
Yes,
and
they
that's
are.
what the show. That's what we like to consider this show about. So
And it encourages day drinking.
it doesn't. Breakfast drinking is the worst thing that it encourages. Hey, you're watching Big Talk. All right, what's going on around the world today and this weekend here on this Friday, June 11th, over in Salem. This is over at the Lutheran Church, the Ladies Circle. They are going to be putting on, actually, I think they've been going all week long. We've got a rummage sale going today. It goes from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then tomorrow, it'll be 8 a.m. to noon, and they are going to be doing that thing that we saw done last week. The bag buy. Fill a bag for just $2 on Saturday. Again, this is at 1401 Hawthorne Road, hosted by the Salem Lutheran Ladies Circle. You had something you were going to
Nope,
add?
because I remembered who was putting it on, and I can't go there.
All right, good. I'm
Discretion. It's rare for me.
I'm glad you're showing some restraint. That's very kind. Also in Fairfield, the Kids in Motion are hosting a family swim. Today, that'll be at the Fairfield Swimming Pool from 6 to 8 o'clock tonight. Everyone's welcome, no cost, and going to be no child care, so please don't just drop a kid off. You think somebody do that? Do people
That's what swimming pools are in the summer.
really?
I remember when I was covering the Florida City Council at the time when they decided to split up the day into sessions where you had to pay extra.
Yeah.
Because parents would just drop their kids off at 8 in the morning and come back in the evening to pick them up.
That is just not cool.
Yeah. The swimming pool was a babysitter. It was a cheap babysitter back then.
Wow. Yeah. All right. What else going on? They're going to be at the Edwards County High School volleyball team today is going to hold a fundraiser. It'll go from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Pagoda. Going to be selling pork chops along with pork burgers. And pork chops are $5, burgers for $3, drinks for $1. They also will have baked goods by donation. So you want to think about that. Over at up in I think this is up in Effingham at the Evergreen Mini Golf. They're going to have Glow Golf tonight. That'll be fun. From 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. It'll be a fun-filled evening. It'll be $10 for adults. Kids under 12, $8. This includes golf plus a Glow hat. You've played Glow Golf in your lifetime, but
Actually,
not
no, I
miniature golf. I thought you played out there when they
Nope.
when the White Fairfield
Never
did
done
it.
the midnight golf stuff.
That seems like a lot of fun. It seems like it would be a good amount of time.
You think it'd be harder to find your balls, but I lose them in the daytime, so
Well, yeah,
golf balls.
You'd lose them. We both lose them all the time. What else going on Saturday, June 12th? The Fairfield Elks are going to have a big old fish fry down there. Frying fish, also pork burgers on the east side of the Fairfield Elks. Drive-through fish plates go for $10. Pork burgers for $3. Fish sandwich for $5. There you go. Sons of the American Legion in Fairfield also going to have a pork burger sale. They're going to have sausages, however, there along with them. Italian sausages with grilled peppers and onions. All proceeds donated to veterans and other local organizations.
I know Ronnie's doing that fish sale there at the Elks. And
Ronnie Vaughn is doing that.
He does the best fish around.
He does really good. He does.
Sorry,
really,
Fairfield Fireman, but Ronnie's got you.
Ronnie does an outstanding job. Salem Shrine Club Clinic for Kids. The Salem Shrine Club is going to be holding a clinic for kids 18 and younger. This will be at the Salem Township Hospital on Saturday, and this is to help discover orthopedic products. Of course, the Shrine has the hospital over in St. Louis that just does amazing work. The Amy Center holding a fundraiser today, or tomorrow, Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Pardon me, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. The Amy Center annual golf benefit. This will be at Greenview Golf Club featuring the Fairways Restaurant and Sports Lounge. Registration at 10 a.m. $100 a person, $400 a team. Many prizes to be awarded. Of course, the Amy Center was founded back in 1990 by Dennis Schultz in memory of his daughter Amy, who was kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered. Last year, the Amy Center advocated for over 260 kids. That's an outstanding fundraiser you might want to think about. One other one on tomorrow evening, I believe the Marion County. The Relay for Life tomorrow night at Centralia High School. Is Centralia High School in Marion County or is it in Clinton County?
There's a device for that.
Or Washington County, or I think it'd be Clinton. Is it Clinton or it'd be Washington, right? Tell me. So this would help me.
I was just there not too long ago.
Yeah, I've been there recently too. But
let's see, the high school, because the Centralia is in all three.
Yeah.
Let's say high school. Northwest.
All I know is it's Relay for Life. Yeah, you do the research on that. Watch for the Relay for Life sign. It's going to be out there at the high school. The 6 p.m. will be the survivor recognition and opening ceremonies. 9 o'clock is the Luminaria ceremony, so you might want to make sure that you're out there for that. Masks will be required when away from your vehicle, and no pets, alcohol, or smoking allowed. The event is free and open to the public. As I don't think I fixed my pictures. Dang it.
Need me to stall? I
No.
can discuss chili recipes or Tupperware.
No, let me see if I've... I got that one right. Today is National Corn on the Cob Day. National Corn on the Cob Day as we approach this first day of summer. June 11th marks the calendar to celebrate National Corn on the Cob Day each year. Fresh corn on the cob? Well, that's a summertime treat. People from all corners of the United States look forward to the start of picnic season. As the flavor of fresh corn on the cob calls to us to get the butter and the salt shaker ready. I don't have that one ready. Okay, I got another one ready. Some days it just doesn't pay, does it?
Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield.
Some days you're the windshield.
Some other random phrase like that.
That's right. You realize where that came from, right? Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield.
It's a movie.
No, it was from Mark Knopfler. He wrote it. He wrote a song, "The Bug."
Okay.
For Dire Straits album in like 1986.
That's older than that, isn't it?
I don't think so. Now, sometimes you're the bat, sometimes you're the ball is probably older than that. He uses that one too. I thought he wrote it. Maybe it came before that. You know, there's a way to find that out too.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's on Snopes.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to worry about that. This is also National German Chocolate Cake Day. National German Chocolate Cake Day on June 11th. This celebrates a cake with American roots. Also happens to be one of the top 10 favorite cakes in America. You know, you'd think this was made in Germany, wouldn't you, Brian?
One would think that.
One would think that. That is not the case. The name may sound like it originated in Germany. It did not. The cake's roots can be traced to 1852 when American Sam German made a type of dark baking chocolate for the American Baker's Chocolate Company. Baker's German sweet chocolate brand was named in honor of Sam German, and then it became German chocolate cake because of this dude.
It was a last name. Wonder where Sam German was from, though.
Texas. Sam German was I don't know if he was from Texas originally. He might have come across on a boat, and yeah, he was in Dallas, I believe, was where Sam. I don't know. I'm just making it all up. You bought that, though, didn't you?
I'll go with it.
Yeah, well, you've got no reason to
put it on a meme, and you have to believe it.
You have no reason to not believe that.
Picture, 6 words, it's fact.
That's exactly right. Also, this is, I usually have 3. And I had a difficult time finding a third one, and I don't have a picture for it because I think we're all better off not having a picture for Bed Bug Awareness Week.
Yeah, let's not put that up.
Don't want to put up. Well, I was going to kind of be educational.
Do they really need an awareness week for that? I feel like they make themselves aware.
Yeah, but sometimes you might want to look and see them before you actually lay in the bed. Like if you go to a hotel or something like that. I have a friend who has gone to a hotel that was infested with bed bugs.
What up, Doug?
Cool. Huh?
I said, what up, Doug?
That's Brad.
I had 3 or 4 choices here.
Yeah. Doug, it's probably happened to Doug, too. Who's kidding there? But yeah, Bed Bug Awareness Week. This is the days. You just want to make sure in travel season, pay attention. You don't want to get bed bugs. Those aren't cool.
Really? We're at that point in the show.
I forgot. It's been a long day. What's on Wabash, folks? What do you want to see on television today? High school baseball this afternoon. It is the Class 2A Sectional Championship right here on this very station. South Central Cougars at the North Clay Cardinals. I believe they've already played each other 2 or 3 times this year, split 2 or 3 times. This is for all the marbles. The winner goes on to Carbondale to play in the Super Sectional on Monday afternoon. Also, NBA basketball playoffs round 2 continues tonight. The 76ers at the Atlanta Hawks. That's at 6:30 on ESPN. The Hawks lead 1-0, and then it'll be the Suns up 2-0 on the Denver Nuggets at 9 p.m. tonight. That's on ESPN. Both those games, ESPN Channel 601. No NHL hockey tonight, and as a matter of fact, by the time we're doing this, everybody might already be in the all the way through. When we're all right now, we're shooting this on Thursday afternoon.
It's cat's out of the bag.
Cat's out of the bag. Thursday night, there's a game between the Vegas Knights and the Colorado Avalanche. How Vegas has the lead, I'll never know.
The Avalanche have collapsed.
The Avalanche
See what I did there?
That is beautiful. I love that. I love that a lot. We might talk about a little bit about hockey as we go on later today. Also, Major League Baseball tonight. St. Louis this afternoon. St. Louis in Chicago, 1:20. That's Johan Oviedo versus Kyle Hendricks. That'll be on Channel 630 as well as Channel 597, depending on whether you're a Cub fan or a Cardinal fan. Or
Johan can yodel.
I doubt it. I don't think he is.
It'd be cool if he could.
I don't think he's Swiss.
As a wise man once said, it'd be cooler if you did.
Yeah, I don't think he's Swiss. I don't think a different Johan. I had a college roommate named Johan. 6:10 o'clock tonight, Chicago. I haven't talked to him in 35 years. Chicago White Sox at Detroit Tigers tonight. Lucas Giolito versus Tarek Skubal. Come up with some smart one on that one, big boy.
To do that, I'd have to take you to school.
Also at 6:10 tonight on Major League Baseball Network, San Diego is at the New York Mets. Blake Snell versus Jacob deGrom. That is Brian Turner. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'll look at the wrong camera. How about let's switch into that one since I want to look at that camera.
Okay.
That one looks good. You look good on that camera.
I always do, though.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
That's my mother. And she'll tell you sometime.
Welcome back, folks. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Brian Turner is here. We are talking about sports today. We're going to talk about, I tell you what, let's talk a little bit first about that baseball game tonight, because we were going to talk a little bit about that. I have seen both of these teams numerous times. We're talking about North Clay hosting South Central, and South Central probably certainly the higher seed of the two, as North Clay was the number, I want to say 3 or 4 seed in their subsectional. South Central the number 1 seed in the same subsectional, but the only way for these two, they were the number 3 seed. North Clay was the number 3. The only way these two teams could play each other.
Straight regional championship, I believe.
Yeah. They're having both teams having an outstanding hot finish to the season, and do you think it matters? I'm sure it does to an extent, especially in this weird little season, that these teams have got this far. You may think it maybe helped that they play fall baseball, because a lot of teams that they've been beating Well, North Clay plays fall baseball. And
I believe South Central does.
St. Anthony plays fall baseball, and that's who North Clay beat.
A lot of these 1A teams do, though. I mean, there are a lot more 1A teams playing fall baseball than any of the 2A teams are.
Well, no, that's true. That's true.
So I'd say probably if you had like a 2A team playing fall baseball, I think that would be a bigger difference maker than a 1A team.
I wonder if there's probably only one or two 2A teams that even play fall baseball. Topless would be about the only one. I'm trying to think. But the South Central Cougars come into this game.
Dietrich grown enough? They're 2A now?
No.
They probably aren't too far away from that, though.
No, they're not 2A yet.
Building that community, that bedroom community there.
Yeah, but a lot of... They're not that big yet. South Central, they're really good hitters. They have an outstanding team of hitters. They have some pretty solid pitching as well. North Clay, they've got less depth. The interesting thing also, South Central has probably more seniors that play a lot than the North Clay only has one senior, and they have a bunch of juniors, eight junior starters on the squad. You've seen North Clay
for half a game or so, and it was barely a game because they beat Fairfield 15-3 because Fairfield had 11 errors.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to judge what I saw from North Clay, and it was a non-conference game, so nobody was throwing their best pitchers. And
yeah, that's the other intriguing thing. In non-conference games, whenever you have two teams, you'd think you'd get the opportunity to see their best pitchers, but no, everybody takes their best pitchers and saves them for conference.
Yeah, everybody wants to throw them in conference. That's why Fairfield was 9-1 in conference, and then 6-9 or whatever outside of conference play.
Yeah. Speaking of Fairfield, congratulations to the Mules. They won conference. Tell us a little bit about the success of the class of 2021 at Fairfield.
7 conference championships this year, which is a ridiculous number.
That is a ridiculous number.
That's was it 5 for the boys, 2 for the girls?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Football.
You had football.
Basketball.
Boys,
baseball.
Boys basketball. Girls finished second.
Okay.
Volleyball.
Girls.
Boys track.
Boys track's 5. Wrestling. 6.
And who did I miss? Cross country. Did we say cross country?
Did you say the other girls? Girls had more than one, didn't they?
I just tweeted it.
Yeah, girls had the basketball and
boys cross country, boys basketball, football, volleyball, boys track, baseball, and wrestling. So no, girls just had the one.
Oh, okay. So 6 and 1.
Yeah.
But that's something you don't see.
Yeah, 7 in one conference is. That's the first time I've seen that, and I've done this 20 years now.
Yeah, that's just, so congratulations to those kids, and best of luck to them down the road. And best of luck to both the North Clay Cardinals and the South Central Cougars. I don't plan on giving I'm not going to give a prediction.
I'll take the Fighting Frex.
A team. You're gonna pick the Cardinals. I'm not going to give a prediction because I work in this town, and I work with all these coaches, and I work
it's easy for me to take the Fighting Frex because I don't really deal with South Central that much.
And you're from Clay County too. Let me put it this way. It has the capability of being a terrifically high-scoring game. If it does get high-scoring, it's going to be South Central winning. If it stays low-scoring, North Clay has a better chance, I think, of winning than South Central. North Clay, and
built more on the arms,
and they're at home.
Yeah.
So that does make a difference. So it's going to be an intriguing matchup. Again, that's this afternoon at 4:30. Listen to Josh and Roy bring you the action. It ought to be a really good time. This is the Take the Points edition of Big Talk. We'll be back and talk more about a little bit bigger sports than that, maybe one that's worldwide after this word. Back in a sec.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Brian Turner is here. This is our weekly Take the Points edition, and you can find him online also at IamWeez.com. What have you put on IamWeez lately?
A lot of sports photos still.
A lot of sports
Yeah,
photos.
I haven't gotten a lot of personal stuff done lately.
Yeah, you don't have, that's the thing. This was such a cranked together year that it's been concentrated, and it is.
Got about another week, and then I have the summer I can cruise and write a little more of the personal blog style stuff.
Yeah, well, that's cool. So yeah, do take a look at that whenever you get a chance. One of the things that I kind of got, I don't know when you got hooked on watching international soccer. It was about 13 years ago.
I was going to say it was 3 or 4 World Cups ago.
It was for me. It was the what would that have been, the 06 World Cup? I guess 15 years ago. Because wasn't that the one in? No, I'm not sure where that one was. But the one before that was when my brother went to games in South Korea, and in the 2002 World Cup, and he kept telling me this thing is really cool. You need to watch this. 2006, I got a high definition television. So I get a high definition television, and they put this World Cup on. It's just beautiful to watch soccer on a high definition television. There was no point in watching it on a standard screen after that. So I started watching it, and then you find out about betting it. Yes. And then it becomes even that much more fun. So anyway, I'm saying all that to say this. There is a tournament this weekend. It's basically probably the second best international tournament in the world, right?
Yeah, we got into the world soccer through the U.S. men's team, obviously.
Right.
But the Euro stuff is, I mean, it's some of the best soccer in the world.
Yeah.
Outside of the World Cup.
And the U.S. men's team is not, of course, involved in here because it's a European.
We're not in Europe.
It's a European championship. We didn't qualify. We're out of it.
King George.
Yeah, sorry.
Are we?
But and so actually, if we want to talk about American soccer, they've had a pretty doggone solid week.
Won the Nations League.
Yeah, they've had a pretty good week.
Horvath with the save.
Yeah, that was really good. But the Euro Cup starts this week. There is what the gigantic tournament looks like, and all the way around to the semifinals. But how it works is there are those six different groups, and they play those down to get the first and second place team of each group, and then the top
Basically
four
round
after
robin
that.
in those.
So there are a little bit better look at the group, and what Weeze and I are going to do, we are going to pick winners for each of those groups, aren't we?
We can.
We can, and then we are also going to pick the overall World Cup winner. So. Group A. Now, granted, I've got a older picture here, ladies and gentlemen. Group A has Turkey, Italy, Wales, and Switzerland, and that's being played in Italy. It's an easy call. I'm taking
Italy. Yeah.
Yeah, we're both going to take Italy. Group B, Denmark, Finland, Belgium, and Russia. Belgium's the #1 ranked team in the world. Finland has had their own problems. Denmark is playing at home, and Russia is Russia. They cheat very well.
Finland's contender for lowest scoring team in the tournament. So
yeah,
lop them off.
Lop them off. Can take anybody other than Belgium.
At the straight pick, I would take Belgium. At the prices though, because Belgium's -130, Denmark's +235. I would take a stab at Denmark before I take a stab at Belgium there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
Okay.
that's strictly a value pick there.
Well, that's value. I'm taking Belgium, so you go ahead and take Denmark, and we'll just see who wins the money.
We'll go at it from the betting angle from my perspective.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, okay. Group C is Australia. Pardon me, Austria. My bad. Austria, along with the Ukraine, the Netherlands, and the fourth one is North Macedonia. I don't know what's in South Macedonia. All I know is I'm not betting on North or South.
That's where those nuts are from, though, right?
Yeah,
Macedonia nuts?
Macadamia.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, entirely different. Entirely different. Well, I'm going with the orange, of course. I mean,
you're a Netherlands guy.
Yeah, I'm a Netherlands guy. So, yeah.
You picked them for a couple of World Cups, I believe.
I have picked them to win World Cups, and they've come this close.
Netherlands is the pick here. I will say that some of the soccer guys, they're on Austria as
Really?
the upset team this year.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Denmark and Austria were like the value plays that my soccer guys were on.
How about Group D? England with Harry Kane, Croatia, Scotland playing at home 2 times, and the Czech Republic. The playoff winner C was Scotland, if you're looking at the screen there. So England.
D is England.
Yeah, D's Englanders. England.
They got the
is really
strikers
good
up front.
Yeah, they got Harry Kane, and they've got they're just they're going to be tough to beat. Segment E, Group E is Poland, Slovakia, Spain, and Sweden. Slovakia was the winner of that last play-in for that. This will be mainly played in Spain. Spain, a recent World Cup winner. The last, was that 8 years ago they won? Or
France was the last one. So
France won in 16? No. What was
18.
the year? 18. I'm going to Spain at home.
Yeah, I'm taking Spain there.
Yeah. Nobody with a chance.
You will hear that
to beat
again later.
Huh?
You will hear their name.
Am I going to hear that? I figured I'd probably hear that more than once throughout this day. Okay, finally, in Group F, it is...
This is the group of death here.
Hungary, Portugal, France, and Germany. How France and Germany got stuck in the same group, and for that matter,
Even
Portugal as
yeah.
well. Those are 3 top 10 teams, aren't they?
That's 1, 2, 3, 3 of the top 5 in the betting favorites to win the whole thing.
Yeah. So
but luckily, like a lot of these group stages, especially like Champions League, top 2 in each group move on. There is some top 3s here move on.
Well, in that one, it'll be 2 at least will move on from that group, and no matter how bad the group goes for somebody,
I'd hate to be number 1, 3, and tied for 4th in the betting odds.
Hungary would kind of be a tough pick.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna take the Germans. I mean, you can't bet against.
It's
the Germans.
in Germany.
Yeah,
I'm still taking Munich. France though.
Are you taking France?
Yeah.
All right, circle mine.
France is the overall favorite.
So what is the what's the betting to win that group F?
Group F is France 460. Hold up, nope, that's the overall.
That's got to be overall.
Yeah, that was overall. France 138, Germany 175, Portugal 310.
All right, I'm still going Germans. Germans at home. Yeah, okay. Let's go overall. We're going to pick an overall winner here. You all right for this? All right, here we go. Where's that? Okay.
Taking Tampa.
Not yet. Not yet. Here's the overall. You see that the final is in July 11th, so we'll be able to change our picks coming up. By the way, this all starts tomorrow. We're doing this
today if you're watching Friday.
Yeah, we ought to make the pick for the first game since
it's a Turkey and someone, isn't it?
Oh, I've got it in that list. But yeah, it's taking place today. The first game is
Turkey and Italy.
At Italy. We've already both taken Italy, so we'll take Italy. By the way, before we give our
under 2.5 in that one.
Before we give our championship pick, and I think you already hinted.
Well, no. You said you were going to bring up. I had 2 futures bets.
Oh, okay.
I got my pick to win it all, and I have bet them as well. Then I got a value play as well.
Where are they playing the Euro? In Baku, Azerbaijan. Do you know where Baku, Azerbaijan is?
Is that in the Triangle of Death from War Dogs? Because I'm not driving through that.
Yeah, it is actually. But Baku's not. But yeah, it's just north of Iran. It's on the Caspian Sea. Iran is it's farther east than Moscow, I think. I mean, it is way east, and you got Turkey, you've got Afghanistan, you have Azerbaijan. Why are they there?
Money.
I guess.
Look where the next World Cup is.
You got a point. Next World Cup is in Qatar or something like that. Going to be played in Qatar. All right, so I just had to ask that question. Who are you taking? What are your 2 futures bets?
Bet at 5-1. I took France to win it all. They are the favorites, and I still like that. I think they'd be about plus 250 if they weren't in that group of death there. I think that's actually factored into the price though, so I'm okay with taking them at 5-1. Yeah. And if you go back to that one, the bracket, if you win that group, it sets up pretty well for you the rest of the way.
Oh, okay.
It's just winning that group is going to be the hard part of that.
Okay.
The other one, I took Spain 9-1.
Really?
Yeah. And that's more of the I like.
That's
the
a nice
number.
value bet.
Yeah. They've been in the semis of the last.
If you're going to if you get a pick 2, I'm going to pick 2. I'm going to take England. England is currently at plus 540, and they're playing the finals in London. Now, granted, the quarterfinals and semifinals are not, but the finals will be in London. And I'm
just do it. Take your Netherlands. 1,500.
Is it 15?
Yeah.
I'll take Netherlands at 15. Heck yes, I will. Of course I will.
I knew exactly where you're going. England's plus 600 right now, actually.
Look at their uniforms. How can you bet against those beautiful orange uniforms?
You sound like every grandma that actually winds up winning your March Madness tournament based off the mascots.
Euro starts today, ladies and gentlemen. It's on ESPN for the most part, some ABC, and just look for it there. You're gonna get it, watch a little of it.
Gonna need no goals in the first game though. So I'm rooting against excitement.
Nap to it. It's a lot of fun. It's great napping weather.
What an endorsement.
This is Big Talk, the Bruce thing, back in a sec.
Do your best friend a favor. Take them to Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. One stop for dog boarding. Don't leave them home alone or trust them with someone you don't even trust. Pamper them with the Doggy Daycare. They do grooming, training, and your doggy will love the sweet treats Dog Barkery. Bakery. Spoiling your pooch 7 days a week. Jaggers Doggy Daycare. Dog grooming, training, and boarding. 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or at jaggersdoggydaycare.com.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, Wabash Catch TV. Brian Turner is here, and we are talking sports today. All right, let's run over. You got any current thoughts on the NBA and NHL playoffs? Let's start with the NBA. The NBA still has, this is as of Thursday morning, the NBA still has the
early in the
semifinals, conference semifinals going on. Any trends? My pick was Milwaukee to win it all.
That's not looking good.
I don't feel good about that now.
No, down 0-2.
Yeah.
And the Nets are the favorite right now if you look at either Vegas betting odds or even 538. It's
any chance
to lose.
Any chance of an upset in any of these series, really? The Clippers.
What do you consider the Clippers now?
Clippers took Utah to the wire in that first game, but was that a fluke? Or
I just bet them on the series at plus 175. If that tells you anything,
that tells me that you are a contrarian.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those where a lot of the pro bettors talked about going into that first game because they had that grueling series.
Yeah,
it was they were joking about that game one being a scheduled loss. Like they know they're going to lose that game.
Yeah,
and they rested some guys and still played in it.
Well, they were in it to the end, had a shot to win. Phoenix and Denver. Phoenix leads 2-0. Phoenix is playing really well.
Yeah, they are, and that's the team I'm pulling for. I'm a big Chris Paul guy, so that's once LeBron was out, I became a Suns fan for the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, I am. Well, I'm not a big Chris Paul fan. I'm still a Milwaukee fan, but
I'm mostly he was fun to watch at Wake. I'm an ACC guy, but and he's had probably the most underrated NBA career of any player I've seen.
Booker's great to watch.
Yeah, he can score.
Booker's fun to watch, and Ayton is pretty good.
And if he still got some maturing to do, if he does, he's going to be tough.
Yeah, well,
he's solid already.
21 years old or something like that.
He's solid already. Yeah.
And then in the other series, the Philadelphia and the Hawks tied up at 1. Do you think Hawks getting game 1 just kind of was a wake-up call for the Sixers, maybe?
A little bit, and Embiid has that torn meniscus and still scored 38 points or whatever in that game, 38, 39, and then come out and had 40 in game 2.
Yeah, he's going to have surgery at the end of the year, too. So I mean,
he would have been the MVP if he hadn't got hurt.
Yeah.
Speaking of, hit my MVP bets.
Did you?
Yep. I had two different ones on Jokic, so.
How much? What were your odds on those?
Minus 360, and then took a late one just because everyone else had it at minus 2,000. I took another minus 1,000 on FanDuel because everyone else was double. So.
Okay, well, you see, you made money.
Yeah.
That's half the battle. Real quickly, we'll take a look at hockey. Hockey, almost like we said earlier, almost down to the conference finals. It'll be Montreal in the West somehow against the Vegas Knights or the Colorado Avalanche, and the Lightning versus the Islanders. Islanders are a good story. Lightning trying to defend their cup. Montreal, really no reason to be there. And
Montreal is also participated at this point.
Are we looking
they won Canada?
Are we looking at a Avalanche or Knights versus the Lightning? You think, or the Islanders can play with Tampa Bay?
I mean, the Islanders are tough. They probably got the best coach still going, but no, I think whoever wins this Knights Avalanche series is going to be the champ.
We are going to come back and we are going to talk about mammoth. There is a mammoth shift in the earth underneath us in college football. It's like we're at the early parts of the seismograph. When you see the volcano, you got the seismograph says, hey, that volcano's starting to move. It's about 30 days or something before the volcano actually explodes. This is probably about 3 years before the college football explodes. This is going to be great. You're watching Big Talk. We're going to talk about that in just a second. That's Brian. I'm Bruce. Back in a sec.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
for the course. Oh gosh, Brian just showed me our preseason picks for hockey. Why did you go look those up?
Because they were easy to find.
They were easy to find on iamweez.com. You can see how bad we are at all kinds of stuff on iamweez.
Turns out maybe we shouldn't document this.
Turns out we maybe shouldn't talk about.
Lucas has a chance with Vegas.
Lucas has a chance.
And honestly, like my division picks were Tampa, Boston, Toronto, Colorado. 3 of those 4, actually 2 made it. The other one was second, and then Toronto also played.
Toronto made it. They won the division.
No, sorry. Actually, yeah, I had 3 of the 4, and Boston was second.
Toronto won the division, and then dropped to Montreal.
Yeah,
for some.
Got swept, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was ugly. It was awful. It was just terrible. Because for those of us who picked Toronto to win,
but our preseason Stanley Cup picks, I had Carolina. Bruce had Toronto.
Yeah.
Jamie had St. Louis.
Yeah.
Homer pick, and then Lucas had Vegas. So
what do you do? All right, the college football. Now, there's going to be a lot more talk about this over the course of the next year or 2 or 3.
This is all still pretty preliminary and leaked info.
But there's a subcommittee who is making a recommendation to the Council of Presidents, and they have, and they're basically starting the ball at the top of the mountain that is going to roll and roll and roll and get bigger and bigger and bigger, and we're going to be in either 2024 or maybe 2023, possibly 2025 or 6, the start of a 12-team playoff. Skipped right over 8.
Yeah, as soon as
we had talked about 8 for years.
2014 is when they expanded to 4.
Yeah.
And pretty much immediately it was, okay, when we go into 8? Okay, when we go into 8? You knew that was going to happen. Turns out they may not go to 8 because they're going to go to freaking 12.
They're going to go to 12. And the reason they skipped over 8 to go directly to 12 was there's 2 or 3 different reasons. One of them was the SEC wants more than 2 teams. The SEC wants more than 2 teams.
I can't remember if it was Spencer or one of the other guys on Twitter. It's like, I can't wait for a three-loss Auburn team to win this thing now.
And that might happen.
It could happen, yeah.
Auburn could get hot at the right time.
Yeah, this waters down the truest champion argument because it's going to be like the wild card win in the base. The 06 Cardinals winning 86 games and getting outscored in the regular season and winning the World Series.
They are a legitimate champion.
Were they the best team?
Sure.
And that's always been my argument against expanding is that you get fewer true champions.
All right, good. Let's hear the contrarian. Come on, I want to hear about this.
If you want the true champion, just put the 2 best teams in there and let them go.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you want them to go back to the top 2 teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm okay with letting Vegas pick it or someone like that knows what they're doing instead of some council of
like they did it for from 1997 until 2014.
The original BCS.
The original BCS. Bunch of guys got in the not original but the smoke-filled rooms, and they picked 2 teams to get in.
And even at 14, we've mostly had the best team in the nation usually wins. Sometimes maybe the second best team. Well,
it was 98 was the first one. 98 was the first one because that was when
was that the Florida State.
It was right after Nebraska and Michigan both claimed national championships for 1997.
It's been my argument with baseball too, but getting rid of the playoffs in baseball and just play every team, get rid of leagues. No National League, no American League. Just play everyone the same number of games, probably 4. That shortens your season, makes the season a little more interesting. And whoever has the best record is your champ, just like they do in Premier League or La Liga
soccer,
or anyone that does it correctly, where they celebrate the regular season champ as their best team.
Oh, gosh.
Does this idea make more money? No, it doesn't.
This is why it will never happen. This is the United States of America, man. We are behind. We're capitalists.
I'm just saying, if you want to determine who the best team is, that is a better process for determining the best team over the elimination at the end. Who gets hot and wins 11 games or.
No, sometimes, Brian, you're very difficult to talk to.
I've been told that. I got married 3 years ago.
Yeah, you've been told that a few times. So anyway, the recommendation to move to 12, it includes 4 teams getting a bye.
Right.
A bye. So here's what it would have looked like last year had this system been in place. First round, Coastal Carolina would have played Notre Dame. Indiana.
Two pretenders.
Somehow, speaking of pretenders, Indiana, number 11, gets in and plays Texas A&M. Iowa State would get killed by Florida. No, wait a minute. Iowa State played well in the bowl game, didn't they? And Georgia at Cincinnati. I would love to have seen Georgia play Cincinnati. I think that would have been a great football game to watch. And then Cincinnati would have been able to play. Cincinnati would have gotten to play Alabama.
Wasn't that the bowl game?
Not Georgia, Cincinnati.
Who'd Georgia play? Because there was someone that thought they should have been in, and then Georgia had all their players set, and they still beat them.
That might have been Cincinnati.
I want to say that was the bowl game.
Well, yeah, but that's one other thing. That's one other consideration about this, by the way, also, is that they're thinking that players may not sit out as much as they have begun to sit out if they're actually playing for an opportunity for a championship.
But also kind of kills the other bowl games, too.
It would kill. It would probably kill about 10 bowl games.
Georgia 24, Cincinnati 21.
That was a good game. That was a good game.
Yeah, Georgia had no one play that game and still won. And we made a lot of money betting on Cincinnati last year.
We did make a lot of money betting on Cincinnati last year. We like Cincinnati. We
really like their defense.
And the thing is, looking at those things, I really, looking back, I think they got the top four right. Maybe not Notre Dame, but
most years I haven't had much of an argument on who got in.
Well, I mean,
but I'm also. I understand. We love the Chanticleers last year, but I understand they did not belong there.
Yeah, that's true. And looking back also at the numbers, Indiana would not have belonged at number 11, but you kind of had to throw them a bone, I guess, since they did get
they got done dirty by their own conference.
They got done dirty by their own conference. They got done very dirty by the Big Ten. So
speaking of teams to bet the under on this year, though, that might be one of them.
What's the over under on Indiana?
It was the numbers 7.5.
I saw somebody talking about Iowa. Bet the under on Iowa because they are 8.5 and they have loaded schedule. 3 games they probably aren't going to win, and then they've got to go 8-0 the rest of the way.
The two I've looked at
9-0
already, which we still got a long time before this, is under on Indiana and over on Kentucky.
I like that. I like both of those. Real quick, let's take a look. We've got 3 minutes. Let's take a look at the National League. And I was trying to avoid this, but I've forced myself to do it. The Cubs are half a game up on Milwaukee. Milwaukee had a bad night last night, or on Wednesday night. They lost one of their outfilders. And they lost their game. They were in first place. Cardinals big weekend. Is it too early, Brian, to say it's a big weekend? They're going to Wrigley, playing the first place Wrigley.
It's always a big
Chicago
weekend
Cubs.
for them as far as the emotion and the narrative. But I mean, they all count the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I mean, division obviously counts more, but you know what I mean.
They lost 2 out of 3.
June versus September.
They lost 2 out of 3 to Chicago a couple of weeks ago before they started that was basically the start of the late May, early June swoon. And the question is did they get did Wainwright get the show the boat turned the right direction on Wednesday night? I don't know. I can't speak to that. I don't know. I can't make it.
It's hard to read out of one game, too. I mean,
yeah.
I did make one futures bet this week in baseball.
What was that?
Astros to win the West, and that's painful, but
Astros 1 game down right there to your Oakland A's.
I got them at minus 105, so basically even money.
Astros are playing about as loosey-goosey right now as we've seen them playing since they were banging trash cans. I mean, they are a confident team. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm an A's fan. I can't stand the Astros. I got minus 105, pretty much even money.
That's pretty.
And I think they're 2 or 3 games better.
Yeah, with 100 games, 95 games to go, it's going to be tough for Oakland to stick up with them.
Real quick, shout out to Illinois. We're up to number 2, and you got that one?
Yeah, I do. There it is.
Number 2, baby.
Number 2 in sports betting handle. That means the amount of money bet in April. Illinois is number 2, and we don't have. Well, we do have sports betting.
We're not even doing it right.
Yeah, we're not doing it right. That's the thing.
So I don't know if we catch Jersey, but because Jersey gets all the. We catch Jersey when New York gets their act together. because a lot of people take that train across and bet in Jersey from New York. But yeah,
we want to be number one.
$4 billion in wagers since we went legal was just a little over a year ago.
Not long ago.
We're the fourth one to do that.
Brian, thank you so much. See you next time. Hey, folks, have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.